Not even as big as the Yaris Cross.
No.
Not as fast. Not as good to look at.
Established brands such as Toyota, I don't see that as an excuse.
What the hell were they thinking when they brought it? Hello, Vanakkam, and Ni Hao. Welcome to the first episode of Car Talks, where we talk about all things car related, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Joining us today, we have someone very significant in the automotive scene in Malaysia, and he's someone very special to me. He's my fellow journalist, and I would consider him my mentor as well. He is none other than Danielson Henry Gomez. Danny.
Hi Jeremy, good to be here.
What's up, bro? Nice having you here. Alright. Now, before we carry on with the podcast, could you explain to me what is this big piece you have going on behind?
So, this is my reconditioned Toyota Alphard. So, it's a 2021 model. This is sort of my second daily driver. I actually have my daily driver is a Kia Spectra. Yeah. Kia Spectra 2004. So it's in the shop now for reasons I do not want to mention, but this is my second daily driver.
Okay. I want to ask you is, and hear your point of view, is between petrol, hybrid and electric, okay? We are journalists. People come to us to for recommendations.
Correct.
On what car to buy and so on and so forth. So let's just say you are a family man. You have kids, 2 kids, 3 kids, and you want a family SUV. You travel daily to work and back, and you often go outstation as well. Would you recommend a petrol, hybrid or electric? And which model specifically? Which brand and which model specifically? I already have my answer, but I want to hear yours.
Okay. Okay, you see, this is my point of view. It may be controversial, but it's my point of view. I feel electric is a no-go. I wouldn't recommend electric to anyone. First of all, we have to talk about safety hazard. The fire hazard of the electric cars is a no joke. Until today, Bomba themselves have no clear way of putting out a fire.
Yeah.
But let's not talk about the bad. Let's talk about the real world situation. If you're talking about petrol and electrics, for me petrol is the way to go. Because for me petrol, you can guarantee reliability. Especially Toyota. Specifically Toyota model, you can guarantee reliability. But then you have to think about resale value. If you're the kind of person who uses cars for maximum 6 years, you're not going to be able to sell that electric car. Because to be frank, no used car dealer is going to buy your electric car. Even though they do, it's going to be at a very low price. So you're not going to be able to sell the car. Whereas a petrol car, you're not going to be, provided it's a good condition car, there's not going to be an issue with selling it. So the term for electric cars that I've come to learn of, it's pakai buang cars. So to elaborate on that, it's more of disposable cars. So you use it to how much you wish, how much the car is capable of being used, and you throw it away. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's not like something you can, like my Kia Spectra, I'm using it for 22 years now, around 22 years. You can't say that about majority of electric cars nowadays.
Yeah.
Because there is no guarantee for it. Yeah, sure, they give you warranty for the battery, which is 8 years for most cars, giving now 8 years for the battery. But after the battery gives way, after the 8 years, you're going to be spending depends on your battery capacity and all, but you're going to be spending like 20k, 30k just to replace your battery, which you can buy another car with that kind of money. So if you're asking me, if you're spending like 60k E-Mas 5, you're spending 100K for the EMA 7 at this price range and all, you might as well better off with a petrol car.
Are you looking to buy your next best car? If so, Carlist app is the one for you. All you have to do is click on your preferred brand and preferred model. Next, start scrolling through various different models. You can even choose your price range or year of make. Get your Carlist app now on Android Play Store or Apple App Store. Now, back to the podcast. So, I feel personally, if you were looking to buy a car and use it long term, avoid electric, avoid hybrid, just go for petrol. But even if you were to get a petrol, what car would you recommend? Because yes, you can get a petrol, but then you have unreliable brands
Correct.
as well, which
Yes.
I will not name in this video, but I think majority of us know. So which would you recommend?
Okay, that depends. It really depends on the consumer. It depends on what they are looking for, like price range, budget, what are they using for family usage, single daily usage.
Yeah.
If you ask me, let's say you're using it as a town car, not necessarily long distance. I mean, you can take it long distance, but it's more for the everyday use of the car. You want resale value, you want reliability, you want ease of maintenance. At this point of time, I would recommend something like a Mazda 3. No doubt, Mazda are not really known for their resale value compared to the
Toyota,
more
Honda,
established
Yeah.
Japanese cars, but you're getting, if you ask me, you're getting a whole lot more car for the price. Because bear in mind, that is 150,000 package which has been brought down just because they downgraded the engine to a 1.5, which is now selling at what, just below 120K,
109, yeah.
119K. So yeah, as now I would recommend the Mazda 3.
Okay, but then again, personally to me, if you want to go lesser than that, I would recommend the if we are considering Japanese cars, I would recommend the Toyota Yaris Cross. Mainly because who are buying these cars? We are not recommending these cars to people like us. It's a very niche audience, the automotive enthusiasts. So very few people, to me, if you ask me, are going to understand and appreciate the ride and handling of Mazdas. What people want, I feel, in this category is space, practicality, reliability, after sales. And while I would recommend the Yaris Cross, that I would only recommend it if you are looking into the Japanese market. However, there's a better alternative. I wouldn't say better, a cheaper alternative for somewhat the same car, the Pro Duatras. That is, if I'm not mistaken, 81K for the highest H spec. And apart from driving feel, you get the same engine, which you're hearing it here first from us. It feels a lot slower than the Yaris Cross. But how often are you gonna be, racing on the highway? Correct. Most of the time you just want to cruise at 80 to 90. And one thing that the Trust gives you that the Yaris Cross doesn't, at 20K more, is AEB lah.
Yes,
which I feel is ridiculous.
I
actually.
feel it's ridiculous. It's the same car.
Yeah.
If Toyota even launched a different car at that price, you can't. It's the same car, it's a twin car.
Twin car, and the Toyota is supposed to be its more premium brother.
Exactly. So no, I don't see the justification of the
Yeah.
Yaris Cross. It's a good car, no doubt. It feels good and all, but at this day and age, we're talking about 2026 at a car at 120K.
Yeah.
While the Saga comes now with AEB at like
Exactly.
40K.
Are you looking to modify your car? Then Muda.my is the app for you. All you have to do is click on car accessories, search for your specific part, and then start scrolling. Get your Muda app now on Android Play Store and Apple App Store. Now, back to the podcast. So, in the end, I guess your best bet would be the Product Trust or the Yaris Cross if you want something Japanese. And that concludes our podcast. Forget electric, forget hybrid, full petrol.
Yes.
Go for petrol if you want a family car, if you're going outstation, drives often, then petrol is your best bet lah. Yeah, so thank you very much, Danny boy.
Yes.
Appreciate you being on the podcast, our first episode. And we'll catch you next time.
Alright, thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here, man. Well, there you have it, folks. Our first ever Car Talks podcast comes to an end. And if you want more of what you just saw, tune in to my latest website, JS Drives. Who knows? Maybe next time we'll have other automotive journalists here with us. Definitely. But for now, it's been Jeremy Fernandez from Car Talks, and goodbye Malaysia, wherever you are.